And he will not build LLMs because he needs his customers to feel safe using his equipment. His customers can't feel that if they use Nvidia equipment, he might start to compete directly against them and steal their stuff. So it's very important for him to not ever be in direct competition with his customer. He doesn't want that to happen. He wants to be a provider, and he wants to enable them to build the software that they want. But he will not go out there for the most part and compete directly against any other AI firm. He has too much to lose. Those are his best friends.
Right. Yeah. Why alienate them? And to your analogy of the shovels, let's say a DeepSeek comes in and says that you can do the whole thing at a fraction of the cost. And The Economist, I think, had written an article where they said that why would you use a shovel when somebody's selling that to you in a gold rush when there's a mountain around the corner where you can just pick the stuff with your hands, is what DeepSeek is saying, And of course, Nvidia's stock price is plummeted and they're doing better now. How much of a threat are companies like DeepSeek? They were anyway pushed to the wall because American sanctions against these Chinese outfits and the throttling the supply of chips. So they figured out another way to do the same thing. Is it too early to tell, or is the neurotic CEO of Nvidia wondering, how do I, plan for this as well?
Well, first, I think we should take DeepSeek results with a grain of salt. Nvidia is formally barred from selling its products into China. Informally, there certainly seems to be a lot of Nvidia hardware inside of China, including stuff that supposedly is banned. Not only that, but Malaysia became one of Nvidia's top customers over the past few years, and Malaysia is not known for its high-tech research programs. Yeah, I mean, they do some stuff, but not enough to buy all these microchips. And it seems like there's a lot of evidence that people are kind of buying the microchips in Malaysia and then flipping them into China illegally. In fact, Singapore just busted a ring of people doing this. So I would be careful when we talk about DeepSeek not having access to this stuff. They may have more than they're telling you. And the DeepSeek drawdown was complete misinterpretation in any event. It would be good for Jensen over the long term if training got cheaper, because it's inference where he's really making the money, right? The training runs, they go once or twice, and yeah, they're expensive, but it's getting the answers out of the AI. It's the inference. That's the massive market. So as long as consumers keep bringing these AIs increasingly sophisticated requests, and it seems like that's what's happening, Jensen will have a giant market. Nvidia has completely recovered after initially going down during DeepSeek. And DeepSeek's a great product, but it's not better than Anthropic's product. It's not better than OpenAI's product. Their moment in the sun was a great moment, and I think that they're going to continue to produce really good stuff. But I don't think they're not like in the lead on the AI kind of leaderboard tables. Actually, it's interesting. Gemini appears to be in the lead on certain kind of products, but it's really, at least for right now, OpenAI that has, at least in the West, dominated this space.